Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. My name is the Crunchiest Taco 21, and today we're going to be playing West of Loathing. Now, edit your name. No. Change your character. No. Wanted for protagonizing. Larry Roosevelt. Reginald Rimpleton. Let's go ahead and play. What is Reginald Rimpleton? We're ready to get going, are you? Yes, absolutely. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Cowpuncher is pretty good. Snake Oiler. Let's go with Bean Slinger. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Bean Slinger is a mystical master of both. I heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home. Due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by cows. I want to be a Bean Slinger. Okay, I should mention this. Like, let's turn this way the hell down. Okay. Read the spine of one of your books. Margaret Brown and the Black Cellar. That was one of my favorites. Edward Drew and the Mystery of Butcher's Cove. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. Treasure of Vulture Mine. I remember that one. Edward Brown and the Trouble with the Forgotten Jungle. Mom gave that one to me a few years ago. Miracle of Vulture Cave. Gladys Swift and the Black Cove. What is up with this? Oh, hey, this might come in handy. Walking Stupid. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really, really bad at walking. Unlock stupid walking as an option. Yeah, sure, why not? You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. Stupid walking has been... What does that even mean? You accidentally drop the book and ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Where does that... Oh, it's under options. Sorry. Stupid walking. Some of them walks aren't even really walks. We sliding, bitches. Hey, Russell. How you doing? Caw. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw. Caw, caw. Feed Russell a cricket. Grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hands. Maybe it's time for you to leave, too. Bedroom. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, and then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. Oh. Goodbye, desk. You comb your hair one last time. You gain 1 XP. Progress towards next skill, 1 out of 5. Goodbye, bed. Time to head west to chase my real dreams. You pull the needle and stow them. Oh. Oh. Wait, I wanted to read the posters. This weird poster appeared here one night. I guess. What a mess. Stack firewood. There we go. Responsible. Oh my god. Hearth really puts the hearth and home. You're not wrong, I feel like. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. I mean, if it's anything like my mom's cooking, I feel like it's an upgrade. Like, just starving to death is an upgrade to eating my mother's cooking. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. Gotta stop them bandit meals. The meal bandits. Little brother's room. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica. No wonder I never know what he's talking about. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Oh god. Above the... I'm not even going to attempt that. That's not even... Trait de substitution et des equations algebraiques. How many different languages do you need to learn about numbers? It's your brother's toy box. He loves stuff like this. I'm gonna steal his puzzle cube. So tidy. Oh, this stupid walking is great. No time to screw around the woods. Time to head west. But east, though. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. Gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? It was that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... The one about desert survival? The one about bartering? Oh, boy. That's the one. Enjoy it. You got an item. Mind your meat. This is A, a book title. B, a sexual, a porno. Or C, a cannibalistic journal. Please be careful out there. Write this letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Your mom brings her. I just want one more hug before I leave. Mom hugs you again. Nice hat. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack as opposed to joyfully or sadly. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's favorite can of beans. You got an item. Can of infinite beans. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. It's a haystack. Dig through it. A needle. That was easy. He's just barely holding it together. It's probably best for him if you just go. Look at this nerd. Where the roof is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Oh, I didn't even read what I was supposed to do. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey, Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? Tell people, I guess. You read the papers, Rufus. The people out west are in trouble. They need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west are get killed in a year. And that's the statistic is before the cows came home. I'll be alright. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. Still think you were dead by Crimbo. Well, I'll miss you, kid. Okay. Give him a playful punch on the arm. You're a dick, Rufus. You're busy drawing pictures in the dust. Fuck y'all. I'm heading east. Go west, young man. Hitch and ride across the Great Plains. Look at these derpy animations. Oh, this is... I don't want to skip this. Because I want... Because something funny might happen. Maybe not. Tell you what, I'll just edit in the parts if there's any funny ones. I'll leave those in. "200 miles later." Wow, we rode it for a lot of miles in the back of a cart. And we still apparently have a long way to go. Come back! You forgot a radish! Well, the bad news is that you fell off that cart and got knocked out for a couple hours. Now you've got no ride, no meat, no prospects. Good news is that you're in town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. Can I walk the 300 miles? 300 miles is too far to go on foot. You need a horse. Buffalo gals want you a burp tonight. A turnip. A turnip. You got an item. Dusty turnip. Ow. Dang it. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes. Oh, there's something so stupid. BS Horsery. A sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." As one do. Sure. Let's go into the bar. As you walk in the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. "Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit?" "Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. 'Tain't proper." He points to take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. Look through the hat box and find a magical black Stetson. It looks like something you'd wear. Barely enchanted hat. Oh, that's right, because I'm playing a sorcerer or whatever. Thanks, sir. Pete! Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. "Say, feller." "Yeah?" You heading west? If and you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. Oh god, his eyes are twitching, aren't they? These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Good luck, you two. Z, 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 Z. I think this one's actually asleep. I don't think it's a ghost just saying Z. It's a spittoon. People spitting it. You know without even looking at it, that's absolutely disgusting. Look into it. Yep, it's full spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it even looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting, and the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filthy encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Get it. You reach your hand towards the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air. Like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit drop out of a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand in the awful soup. It makes it sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly. Not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. Hooray. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 each." Keep waiting. The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Reginald. What brings you to our little backwater? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Okay, how about the railroad? The railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that. Let's go about Dirtwater. Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damn cows. Lots of opportunity there. That's a she? Oh. I'm sticking with the voice. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably hate that way myself. Alright, what about errands? Insurance? Yeah, this Forsaken Burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the Gulch and wiped his boots off and got spores everywhere. I'd probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Weak fungicide. Howdy, I'm Reginald. Howdy, Reginald. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses just flying out the door. So business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh, is that why you're drinking here instead? Hey, yep. And me being here yeah. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One. Kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Woman goes at you. You should probably just let her drink. No. Probably leave him alone. I have a hat. What would you do with 2? Put a hat on top of a hat? Like, have you never done anything? Step right up, Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt his name is Braid? Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cutting skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul, I'll trade a fine silver pocket watch. So I'll trade the soap for a lock requires soap. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. And how about some free dynamite, which requires dickering? I meant to trade the dynamite. I'll take some dynamite for this needle, Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. I'm gonna go blow my pinkies off. Well, howdy, stranger. Welcome to Bourne Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? Or the what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here, what called themselves the Fricker Gang. I'm not sure I can say that on Twitch. Okay. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. And, it ain't much good about the door. And if I need somebody tough, smart, and/or slick to go fetch it back for me. Oh, and I need somebody. Alright. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff, after all. I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item. Deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new here in town. Maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang hideout is for you. Here's a little note on your map. Discover a new map location, the Fricker Gang's hideout. God, I'll be back with the door. Wanted for bird theft, Naked Mike Bernstein. 200 meat. Wanted poster office, blind person at the human marshal office. Bammy Freaker for face thieving. 420 meat. It's a dirty mug. Grab. Oh, the crab bug. Ow, damn. Get lost. That was a man and a cactus. Approach this weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. And the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Al's warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus. Oh, ha! No, it's actually kind of nice. Natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it's a mite boring. I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? Nope, sorry. Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind. Will do, Bill. Nope, you're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? Some loose dirt. Can I interact with that? Or, no, I guess you just... Also, Jesus, I just realized about 20 minutes in that my freaking cursor is on screen. Yeah. Chunk of wood from the broken hitching post. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Here's a mug. Howdy. How did I see you again, Reginald? I can't remember the voice I gave you. They're all going to start blending together at some point. I found this mug. Much obliged. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. Real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pin-up frustrations about it. I'm gonna talk to her about it. The woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, Cowboy is gonna be searching for the spittoon for his teeth if you don't leave me in peace. Okay, bye-bye then. So I'd say howdy. Mission accomplished, I reckon. I want to play some poker. Can I play? Look, I have some meat. Let's play. Bet crazily. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One then shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You got a pair of 10s plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Bet crazily. Eat this, all in, suckers. Sweat gushes from their faces as they read the how to play poker card again, but eventually they both add 20 meat to the pot. Okay, read them and weep. You show your pair of 10s plus 2, 3 king. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jack and 3 aces, and the guy on the right somehow got a straight flush. 2 through 6 in hearts. Outfox him. You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points to the gal On the right's 20, and you're 25 plus a king. And the king represents King Ralph IX, whom the Western colonies revolted against because of unfair taxes, so they owe an extra tax of 10 meats each. They nod in understanding and push more meat across the table to you. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. That's called... Moxie. Horses, 1,000 meat. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. That's such a stupid joke. Tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away, except for this completely ordinary one. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes, thank you. Please, I'd go fetch him myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat for finding him. Is it the lumbago? How many are there? 3. Here's the places on your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. Draws little pictures on your map. Discover new map location. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Okay. Here, when you find one, feed some of these oats. That should send it back here. Bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Will do. Every haystack's a chance for a needle. How do I leave town? It's not letting me leave town. Oh, there's a map. And it's accessible with M, so I don't need to leave. The Fricker Gang's hot. Alright, so we're gonna go the copyright. 1989. It's a beer barrel cactus. Requires foraging. Random pile of stuff the Fricker Gang stole. Finders keepers. Recovered mug. Pair of silver cufflinks. Ooh. Cautiously approach the Fricker Gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation while the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Howdy, boys. Deal me in. How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? It's Bimmy! Bimmy, you ain't Bimmy. I am too. Back me up here, Snipe. Don't take but one eye to see what you're full of. Alright. That's fair. Wait, am I using a piece of wood as a weapon? It don't take but one eye to see what you're full of. Aw, I was hoping the barrel would be a one-hit kill, but guess not. I didn't want to attack. Okay. Ow. Haha, he missed. Victory! The leaders of the Fricker Gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you, though not sure how your mother would feel. Pile of the Frickers you'll got gains. What a haul! We got the meat. Psst, can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. You grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together and then handles to the tub. The sheriff can come collect him later. Thud Fricker. The Fricker Gang's temporary lookout appears to be taking a nap. So I guess we go to Orehole Mine. Definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. I don't know. I stuck my hand in a spittoon. I will totally stick my hand into a toilet. Do not tempt me. Instructions for the cargo elevator. Mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. A poster on the wall behind reads 1. Blast and cap storage. Level 2 plungers, both kinds. And level 3 tools. Where do you want to send the cargo elevator? I'll leave it alone. I want to explore this upper level first. Unrefined meat nugget. Can't get past this rubble. I think I'm going to need the blasting cap for that. So that is, what, level 1? The crates are all labeled Blasting Cap. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes like that. Dang, it looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry one of these crates open. Getting the runaround from this here. Pick the lock. Manage to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. Ain't that convenient. I need a plunger, too. So, take one. Plungers! The sign lied, though. There's only the one kind. Bastards. Detonation plunger. Like... Grab one. Blasting cap. You probably want to create something with your crowbar and grab a blasting cap. Hook up the plunger to it. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you hooked up a plunger and strung it a fair distance away. Press the plunger, nothing happens. You forgot to hook up blasting cap. Okay, you succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Boing, boing. This makes you nervous. Press the plunger. Kaboom. Kaboom. You see the dark horse, barely. That's... Alright. Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm a friend. Horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like cripplingly introverted away from you. Reassured. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In respect, I guess that wasn't a comforting thing to do. The thing to say. Pat her on the nose. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back in the shadows. Oh, come on. Nay. You look a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. Snort. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprising good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Look, they're fine, okay? You take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Ugh, it's the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you're unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these are powerful. Horse looks you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See, you're perfectly fine. Horse hunches her shoulder and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. There's a good girl. Winnie? Horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Whirling, begrudgingly, she eats them, then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay, then. We have the meats. Can I not? I think I need a shovel or something. Well, like I said, it's certainly thematic. Rip. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring, 1806-1885. He was actually a really interesting guy. Benjamin Crockett. He showed up way too early. 500 years. Beauregard Skelton, Captain, 3rd Cavalry, 1820-1866. This grave is really noisy. A skeleton, you're not getting past it without a scuffle. I'm not. Alright, a scuffle it is. We got the jump on him! Ba-bang! Oh, well, now I got zombie virus. Actually, the skeleton collapses into a pile of loose bones. Yeehaw! Skill up. Mysticality, level 2. This guy just wouldn't stay put. Oh, I almost missed it. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. Approach her. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously so it does not startle her, though you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easy. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend, okay? Nay. That's a little strange. How do you do that without opening your mouth? Pat her on the nose. You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you're going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her on the nose again. Yep, still cold. Yep, still cold. Brr, you get the idea. Also, I just realized the R's are getting longer, so... You get the idea. Here you go. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats. She just stares right through you. Brr. Don't look at me like that. Try the oats again. Hold the oats out, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. Guess put some bone meal on them. I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Winnie. Is that yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. Sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt. Hold them out again. Horse grazes expressively at them, then eats them. Nay. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. Timothy Cochran, 1885, 1855 to 1895, devoted husband. 1887 to 1895, well, that's sad. Yeah, and this one just says baby. That's a little sad. I'm assuming this is Susie's family. Ow. Snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. Oh, lava fava. Target will take 10 hot damage. Oh. Well, that was unbelievable. You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murden Reginald. Another snake? Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. A star rattlesnake. Wait, what are action points? And how can I tell how many action points I have? Ow. Like, where do I see what my AP is? Made short work of that long snake. Got him. Snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Hey! That ain't very fucking polite. Hope I don't actually die. You know what? I got a stick of dynamite. Oh, never mind. I think we'll be fine. I think we heal back up to full. As long as I don't die from poison, we'll be fine. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you can always get a job as a snake exterminator. Yeehaw! Skill up, gumption level 3. Crap. This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe he was some other kind of crazy before. Approach him. Howdy, fella. I'm a friend, okay? It's okay. Alright, be cool. Don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look in the horse's eyes. One of them is fixing a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly and sucking like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that's clearly you aren't made of spiders, though. Pat his nose. Carefully, gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot. Seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around that skull it is. That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. Snurf. Feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny. Or rather, a whinny raggle. Hopefully he's at home and not into the 12th dimension. Neat. You don't have to walk all the way back over there. That's nice of them to mention on what is essentially a rather long-ass area. Alright. I got some BS horsing. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. My pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Anytime. Forgotten of my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. It's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? Said something earlier about an injury? It's the lumbago. Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office, said she wouldn't take anybody except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or... I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. So the real question is, which horse do I go with? Step right up. Braid's name? Okay, seriously, Dad's name is Braid. I'll trade this soap for lock. Braid, though you really don't think his name is actually Braid, takes your soap and hands you a lock. Damn. I've already done this. I would really hope he starts shooting. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? And the sheriff his door, and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly then. Looks like I owe you a reward. Bruce a big bag of meat. And here's another task for you. If you got the time. It should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I just so happen to have one. And the sheriff the lock. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key and it clatters into the cell. Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger? Got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. You definitely picked the lock. Lock the cell door, better let the sheriff reclaim the key himself so he has something to do today. I unlocked your cell for you. Sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key, looks around for a place to hide it, and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Bourne Springs ever gets any more criminals, they better watch out. That's a good job you done. Don't mention it. Here's a souvenir of your time in Bourne Springs. Replica sheriff badge. Thanks, sheriff. Mind your meat. Read the book cover for cover and learn, among other things, that its cover price is way too high. If you're done reading it, use your newfound skills to pawn it off to a wide-eye rube for 60 meat. Done and done. Bag of homing notes. If you wore fancy shirts, you might have some use for these. What, you mean shirtless isn't a good look, sir? Can I get that free dynamite? How about some free dynamite? Sir, I must admit you drive a hard bargain, but I find on your terms acceptable. Can I just ask for a bunch of free dynamite? Nah. It's not that cheesable. Is that all? Yeah. Are you Susie Cochran? How'd you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing happen. I couldn't do nothing about it. Bartender said it was cows? Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess the passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch and they attacked. A couple days ago. Happened so fast, I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cows smashed in the front door and a fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up blazing just like that. What did you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. I didn't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug from a bottle in the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. That's all I got left of anybody. Where'd you leave it? Left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. Shows you on the map where ranch is. The Cochran Ranch. Pile of old newspapers. Boring Springs Gazette, 1895. A crate of Nurse brand whiskey, good for what ails you. Yes, you never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age is, can you reach the top of the bar? I don't know. I'm going to hold off on that because I don't know what that deal is. Woo! Flips for days. Bring something to read. Give him the newspaper. Give him the newspaper you found in the basement. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the paper? Oh, I know. My shovel. Left it behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. It's yours. You go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Thank you. By the outhouse at Orhole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper in my face before you leave. Stick the newspaper to him. Okay, so we're gonna go get that shovel at Orhole Mine, then we're gonna go to Cochran Ranch. Look behind the outpost. Hey, he wasn't kidding. Not that this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. Cochran Ranch, established in 1891. Yikes. Ouch. All the water in this trough is boiled away. Susie's ranch house is burned to the ground. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. Go through it anyway. I'm particularly spooked. Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Got an item. Varmint skin and knife. These pies were not safe. This thing looks angry. You're not going to make it to safe without dealing with it. Fight it. Got the jump on him. Hot resistance, 50. Oh, well, glad I looked at that. Giving up is the same as losing. Alright. Oh, it also tells me right here on the action points tab. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cast that. And we're going to shoot it in the face. I'm on fire! Also, of course, this thing does special... Oh, well, there it is. Pew! Victory! Defeated that nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. Progress towards next skill up. 9 out of 10. Hooray! It's the Cochran family's gun safe. Grab Susie's rifle. It's the Cochran family's gun safe. You got an item. Susie's rifle. Outhouse is the only thing still standing. That's not true. There's cactus. Something in the fireplace. Okay. So let's go to the Boring Springs. Go talk to the nurse. Go talk to Susie. Oh, shovel it. Sassy work, but somebody's got to do it. Yeehaw. Skill up. Glamour level 2. Oh, you can jump. No one shall traipse on poop while I'm in town. Recovered mug. Oh, I got tons of mugs at this point. Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. Hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. In the house. Doc Alice looks to be in about her 50s. Her hair is graying, her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat. Give it to her. Cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that don't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Point taken. Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that you're going to do much good in this doom-forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. They're all medical. Leaf through the goblinoid tongues a primer. Make like a tree and leaf. I thought it was make like a tree and get out of here. You start flipping through the goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you also know that blurf is the goblin word for hour. You've learned to speak goblin. Sort of. You got the perk goblin tongue. Legend of Curly's meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield, if through the life and works of Fred Ferguson. The book purports to be a Civil War surgeon autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly find just lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad, so it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. Haha. At least there's some useful appendices in the back, and some diagram of appendices. Nice. Make like a tree and leaf. Oh, wow. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? So spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. I've already perused all those. Vanny doesn't look like it sees what she is. Preen a little. Grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? Depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart. And you're asking me what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one? I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh. Ouch. Doc Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it. But, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is him coming back afterward and looking for revenge. Must be pretty rough. Rough, buddy? I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients. It's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh, indeed. She turns away from you and focuses our attention on the back of the bottle. What's the deal with all the TNT? What's the deal? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself in a bit so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Hell! No way am I taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. Any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. Rumor, what is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out in the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? Never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? Her skull deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. About the necromancer. Assuming he's this, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? Gray old hair woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery. Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You aren't that old. And if you aren't that old, and if I was gonna pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. She continues looking at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. Beats doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away, then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself, chasing rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me, and maybe we can find that guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead's impossible? Alice crosses her arm and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens her eyes. Alright, kid. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Okay. I got lots of mugs. Howdy, good to see you. Found these mugs. Much obliged. Found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here it is. She's eyes welt with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she slowly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Excuse me. Thanks, Reginald. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. Thanks, Reginald. I didn't catch your name. I'm stranger. Can't rightly say I know what this means to me. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, looks back at you, and she sighs. Well, that's enough walling in my misery. Time for me to hit the road. You want me to tag along with you ahead, Wes? Just say the word. The goblin shouts, I'm Gary. Hi, Gary. Hi, hello, I am Gary. Who are you? Well, I'm Reginald. Hello, Reginald. Good to meet you. What Reginald doing down here? Be honest. Well, Gary, to be honest, the bartender sent me down here to kill you. Gary wrinkles his what? Hey, what? That being terrible idea. Bartender not being good idea, man. Gary wants to popping, but not here. Too close to home. Gary wants to be popping far up and high away. New Gary everywhere. Gary, everywhere. Man, goblins are freaking weird. Settle down, Gary. Gary doesn't like to settling. Gary wants to traveling and popping. If Reginald going far up, high and away, maybe taking Gary with you, eh? Eh? I'll think about it. Oh, hey. Oh, you, Gary traveling with you. Far up and high away? I'll let you know, Gary. So the question is, this is the most typical horse you've ever seen. This horse seems uncomfortable when you look directly at her. Behold the pale horse, like absurdly pale. This horse has the look of someone who has seen the madness that dances on the other side of the void. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing, I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. You know what? I want the shifty looking dark one. Because I think everyone goes for the ones with crazy eyes. I want the shifty looking dark one. Good choice, she's a sneaky one. I'll sell her to you for 1,000 meat. When you say sneaky, well, she's real quiet and she likes dark places. Yeah, I remember. And she looks at you just trying... And just look at how she's trying to hide behind the other horse there. That seems smart. I'll take her. Here's the keys. Ride safe. Give her a name. Spooked. Spooked the horse. You want to name your horse Spooked? Alright then, Spook the horse. It has a nice ring to it. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. It's your new horse, Spooked. Well, I want to get... So, apparently we can have lots of followers. The question is... Honestly, I feel like the doctor would be pretty cool. Like, I think everyone brings Gary. Oh, hey, you having issues there, bud? Nope. Oh. Wait. What? Can I save? Automatically spend XP? No! Nerd mode. Displays a log describing what happens in combat. Provides a few other pieces of metagame information in various places. Best font mode. Nah. Save inventory options. Colorblind mode. You never know. In a black and white game. Ow, dang it. You got a perk. Mostly scabs. Like, how do I choose a follower, though? Like... do I, like, just leave? Like... ah! Or do I, like, choose as I'm leaving? Yes. Alright then, you're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional combat support. Who will you take with you? Take Crazy Pete, take Doc Ellis, Susie Cochran, Gary the Goblin. Go alone. Alright, we're going to take Susie Cochran. No, we're going to take Doc Ellis. You knock on Alice's door and tell her it's time to go. Consult the southeast-west map. The southeast-west map. Huh? The hostler gave you. It only lists 2 things. The town Dirtwater and the Memphis Destiny Railroad camp near westernmost camp. And for Dirtwater. Room for rent, inquire within. Alright, well, with that, I'm going to say... Well, day 1, the first day of the rest of your life. Not sure how this town further west than me is what it is. Waters for horses only. Dang it. Spooked whinnies as you approach. Comer Maine. She whinnies shyly. Oh. Is that Doc Alice chilling in the background? It's your partner. Howdy, Doc. If we're going to look into this necromancer's business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. You know where they are? I had some research in the territory cemeteries a while back. Territory cemeteries? Territory cemeteries. Territory cemeteries. To see if there's a pattern. You okay? Haha, sorry. Anyway, there's one not so far away from here. Discover a new map. The Dave Yard. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find out ley line, I suggest the railroad crew be able to give you a fairly literal interpretation. Any other ideas? Alice says you should see the bartender about renting that room in Dirtwater. It'd be nice to have a base of operations. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, well, I think this is where we're going to call it for today. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked as you saw, be sure to hit that like button. If you really liked what you saw, be sure to subscribe. Hope you guys had an absolutely wonderful time watching, as I certainly had an absolutely wonderful time playing, and I will definitely be playing this game in the future. But anyway, you guys were amazing. I was Crunchy Taco 21, and I'll see you guys next time. But if I don't, I'm going to leave you with one key piece of advice. Stay crunchy out there. Peace.